is the last home game of the regular season. Here are the Buffalo Bison football seniors. Senior number 5, quarterback Jason Upsall. Senior linebacker number 6, Tony Ross. Senior wide receiver number 7, Cole Ryan. Senior wide receiver number 11, Ryan Watkins.
I think Monticello was introduced in April.
Senior defensive back number 15, Sean Seabird. Senior defensive back number 17, Mike Gama. Senior defensive back number 20, Brendan Vincent. Senior running back number 21, Justin Schrader. Senior defensive back number 23, John Rieger. Senior defensive back number 24, Rusty Cass. Senior defensive back number 27, Brian Gonzalez. Senior linebacker number 30, Pat Garber.
Golf so good, it was great.
Senior linebacker number 33, Jesse Cassidy. Senior linebacker number 36, Tim Hayes. Senior linebacker number 45, Joel Gilbert. At defensive tackle, senior number 47, Ed Schultz. At linebacker, senior number 48, Luke Flynn. Senior offensive line, number 52, Nathan Holmberg. Starting offensive line, number 60, Aaron Ratke. Starting offensive line, number 64, senior David Kidder. Senior offensive line, number 71, Mark Fenzer. Senior offensive line, number 72, Tommy Edmonds. Senior offensive line, number 79, Claire Duke. Senior defensive tackle, number 85, Brett Swigert. Defensive end, senior 87, Steve Lee. Defensive linebacker, senior number 27, number 97, Pete Nelson. And manager, number 83, senior Jessica Hopkins. The Bison are coached by Gerard Roll.
Well, welcome again once to tonight's action between the Buffalo Bison. Kicking off here is number 47, Ed Schultz for the Bison. The Magic have won the toss and elect to receive the ball. Nice kick by Schultz downfield all the way to about the 12-yard line, gathered up by the Magic.
And just hit right there, heavy duty hit there by the Bison.
On special teams. Nice return though, up to about the 28-yard line for the Magic. Number 34, Travis Erickson with the return.
For Monticello, Travis Erickson.
nice play by Travis, a 5'7" senior at 150 pounds. So Terry Bartle, the quarterback, has been doing very well for the young Monticello Magic team here. Terry Bartle, number 4, a senior at 5'10", 150 pounds, will do the signal calling tonight for the Magic. They drop back to pass right away. And a nice pass out to Joe Van Cullen. And he gathers the ball up on a nice reception and moves the sticks forward about 4 yards out to the 32-yard line. I give him 4 yards officially on that play. Second down and 6 o'clock is moving on your Napa scoreboard tonight with 11:35 to go. Thanks again for joining Tom Benzer and myself, Victor Clans III, for tonight's action from Buffalo High School, or Buffalo coming in with a perfect record at 6-0 in conference play of the North Suburban Conference and 7-0 overall, trying to run the table in the regular season this year with very talented senior leadership on the squad. And a miscue on the snap there between the exchange of the center and the quarterback. And Terry Bartle jumps onto the ball and keeps it for the Magic. They do recover the play, but they lose about a yard. Brings up third down. They're gonna have to move out to about the 38.5-yard line, 39-yard line. Gets a call from head coach Jeff Hauslag, brings it into the player. Split out their wide receiver. They send Bagalki to the bottom part of your screen. He's number 2, Ryan Bagalki, a 6'1" sophomore, very good player. Drops back to pass, has his man there, but just overshoots into the left side. The ball falls incomplete, intended for Aaron Holthouse, senior. Ball was just thrown a little bit to the left by Bartle, and Monticello will have to kick the ball away on 4th down. So a 3 and out for the very, very tough Buffalo defense. Remember, Buffalo does have a couple of shutouts coming into this game. They did shut out Centennial early in the year, and the game we did about 4 weeks ago when we went to Tino Grace, and they shut out Tino Grace 14-0. And both those victories were road victories that were shutouts. So they have not shut out a team at home this year. Nice kick, goes right back to the Buffalo Bison. It was picked up by Joe Sabodny. But nice tackling downfield by the special teams of the Magic. And the high-powered, high-octane offense of the Buffalo Bison, led by quarterback Jason Upsall, will bring up their stellar, very, very talented offensive line that'll do big-time blocking. Look for Justin Schrader, number 21, to get some gigantic holds nights. Also, look for Isaac Olson to have a big night. They're going to have a pitch back here. It's Upsall with the keeper. Fakes the pitch, brings the ball for about an 8-yard carry on the first down. So look for Upsall, number 5. If he does keep the ball like that all night, he'll get big-time yardage when he pitches it back to Schrader, who has just total speed. Turns on the afterburners in a split second, can run upfield, and Monticello's gonna have to try to keep honest on the corners by stringing out, and that may give some nice fullback running right up through the middle. Also in the game right now, number 40 at fullback, James Martin. 6'1" sophomore. Upsall takes signal, drops back, has his man right out there. Very high pass. It was intended for Ryan Watkins, but the ball was way up there. He skied like he would on the basketball court this winter, but a little bit too high. He put the right paw up there, tried to gather in, Ryan did, but he could not get the ball, so brings the first third down attempt for Buffalo. Third down and only 2 yards to go. They may bring the ball this time to work it to the left side. They have thrown 2 men out there at wide receiver, and they can use the blazing speed of Schrader if they try to run the ball to the left side. So let's see what they do. And they do exactly that. They run the pitch to the left side, just like it should be described. And it's a first down, big time. Great play calling there by the Buffalo coach stats of head coach Gerard Roll. Just excellent coaching. You could see that coming. They had to work the ball to the left side. They have to use that speed of Schrader, and they had the field to work with that way, so that was the best way to go. And it's a first down for the Buffalo Bison. They run the ball right out over midfield and down to the 46-yard line of Monticello. Clock stops at 9:35 to go in a scoreless first quarter, but this is Buffalo's first possession. So they're gonna split their wide receivers. Dual backfield, they're going to send Schwagert now over to the right side, and he'll take the right post position. There's your tight end. He gets his set position. Upsall with the fake handoff, sets back his mind. He's wide open there, Schwagert, who falls down, and his knee is down just like in college. He is down there, but it's about a 4-yard gain for Schwagert, who is wide open coming out of the tight end position. So a nice pass there from Upsall to Schwagert, gains another 4 yards. Clock moving with 9 minutes to go in the first quarter. Still a scoreless game. Again, probably another nice attempt here for the Buffalo squad to try to work the ball to the left side. They have the ball at the right hash mark here, and they like to do that. And as you can see, Schrader on the backfield is on your right side. So they may try the left side sweep again. Calls out the signals, and they check the handoff inside this time, run that trap play, the fullback dive, and it does go successfully for about 2.5 yards, but it brings up another third down attempt for the Buffalo Bison, who are 1-on-1 so far tonight and 1-on-1 in this drive of their first one. Both teams just kind of feeling each out here on their first drives. Nobody trying any trickery plays like flea flickers or reverses yet, just both kind of digging in. It's a big-time rivalry of the I-25 highway. And third down and 2 from the 38-yard line. They have to get right to the 35.5. Schwagert on the right side. Upsall calls it the signals. Hands off to Schrader. Schrader busts through and falls right at the 35, and it may need a measurement. He's right there. It's real close. It looks like he may have it on the spot, but they might even have to bring in the chain gang. They're gonna bring the chain gang in. This is gonna be close. So linesman comes over. It's gonna be real close. Nice play there by number 66, Jeremy Hood on the tackle. He's just a junior, and we've seen very good play out of him in the first game against St. Michael Albertville at the start of the year. And that looks like it's gonna be a first down. And it is by about 6 inches. So first down for the Buffalo Bison. And on their second third down attempt, they convert again, 2 for 2 in that department. They'll move the clock forward after the chains reset. And Jason Upsall will bring his Buffalo team up to the line of scrimmage. They send Cole Bryan, number 7 on the top of your screen. Number 11 on the bottom is Ryan Watkins. 2 men in the backfield. Upsall calls at the signals. They look for a blitz inside. Handoff, first man through. Goes about 1 yard falling forward. There's Justin Schrader with about a 1 yard carry right at the middle. Monticello stuffed that very good on the defensive line there. Corey Markling, number 74 from Monticello, bottled up that play big time right in the middle on just a 1 yard gain, so brings up second down and 9 for Buffalo. A little over 7 minutes to go in the first quarter. Clock still moving. They get into the I formation time with your setback way back there. Justin Schrader, 6 yards deep. Swings on the left side. A great tackle by Markling. Corey Markling, number 74, steps up and dumps him for about a 6 yard loss. Nice play by Markling. Brings up third down and a long ways to go. 15 yards for the Magic. So very nice play by Markling. 2 plays in a row, stuffing up the play on the first one, and then a very nice play behind the line of scrimmage on the speedy Justin Schrader, dumping him for a 6 yard negative loss for their squad. A passing down for Buffalo. Third down and long. Upsall drops back, sends his men out there, has a man wide open downfield. He's right there. The ball is overthrown. Looking for Cole Bryan. Aired it out big time. The ball's at the 40 yard line, so they may punt this ball away and try to pin Monticello inside the 10. And Buffalo is going to elect to do that. They're going to punt the ball away. So both squads have been successful on defense right out of the gate here. No points have been scored by either offense. Ed Schultz, number 47, will come in to punt for Buffalo. He'll drop back out of the snap of number 71, Mark Benzer, the long snapper. Benzer looks back at Schultz. He rifles. Oh, it's a big. And here goes Upsall on the left side, over the 40. He cruises downfield inside the 30. It's going to be a little bit short, but a nice play. Trickery play there right out of the get-go. Gets him down inside the 30, about an 11-yard gain, but they needed 15, so it does not work successfully. It will work successfully, but not successfully enough for first down yardage. Positive yardage, but not enough positive yardage. So on the turnover of downs, Monticello will take over first down and 10 from their own 30-yard line. And they jump right to the line of scrimmage behind Bartle. And he takes a snap and hands off to the right side. Here you have number 16, Aaron Opatz, running around the right side. And he gets about 2 yards before he's swarmed under by number 6, Tony Ross back there. And we'll see who else comes out of the stacked pile there. Back there also you can see Steve Lee, number 87.
Ryan Opatz on the carry for the Magic.
So Aaron Opatz, number 16, a 5'10 sophomore. A lot of young players in this team. Also, I said it earlier, Ryan Pagalki, number 2 there, you just saw on the screen. He is a sophomore, so they have a lot of nice players that carry the ball and throw this ball out to Pagalki, the sophomore. Ball is tipped away by Schultz, number 47. Ed Schultz plays kicker, offensive line, defensive line. He's all out there. He just does a fine job for the squad. Ed Schultz, another very talented senior for Buffalo. Terry Bartle takes the call from head coach Jeff Hauslag, looks at his left wrist, brings the play into his team. Clock is stopped and incomplete pass. It's 3rd down and 7 now. Monticello does not have a first down yet. They were 3 downs and out the first time. And like we said in the pregame, they're going to have their hands full with this very, very talented Buffalo defense. Drops back, quick pass, and swarmed under by Schultz. Comes in there with the QB sack. Ed Schultz, you're the man on this possession. He knocks down the ball, then he sacks Bartle. Nice play. Beats his offensive lineman, comes in and gets the damage done. So that's something that the coaching staff from Monticello is going to have to try to solve, is that very, very tough defensive line that we talked about in pregame. You can maybe shut down Haskins or Steve Lee, but then you're going to have to deal with Schultz and Schwagert. So, I mean, they have so many good guys that you're going to have to get a big-time body in each guy. Ball's kicked away. It's a very short punt. They're going to let it hit, and he picks the ball up. Oh, nice play there upfield. Cole Bryan breaking tackles, would-be tacklers, and brings the ball over the 40-yard line. Nice return by Cole Bryan, about a 14-yard return. And then a flag is thrown at the very end of the play, so we'll have to check that. Usually that's in the vicinity of a face mask. So let's take a look and see what happened there at the very end of the play. And we're going to look at the signal here from the referee. Neither team is sure on who it's on. But it appears that it's going to go against Buffalo because they're backing up. Well, they're going back, as you can see, to talk again. They're not really sure who this is on. The Buffalo team backed up, and then Jeff Hauslag started motioning to the referee, so neither team is really sure who it's on. Oh, it is against Monticello. It's a personal foul. Unsportsmanlike conduct, 15 yards. That is not what Monticello needs. Well, no team ever needs it, but you sure don't need it against a high-powered team of Buffalo, especially in their home, on their home field. Brings the ball all the way down to the 34-yard line. Very short field for this offense to work with here. So they'll have their 2 men in the backfield. Martin and Schrader. Martin is your fullback, Schrader is your deep back. Handoff, first man through. Look at the nice hole up front by the offensive line, and number 40, James Martin, the sophomore, plows through and brings the ball inside the 30-yard line for a 5-yard gain. Brings up 2nd down and 5. They have to get down to the 24-yard line. Nice blocking up front by Brent Schwagert. And also number 84, Nathan Aspen. Upsall, again in the I formation in the backfield. This time it's Schrader. And Schrader darts through and breaks tackles and gets another first down.
Number 21.
Justin Schrader, boy, is he quick. You have to try to contain him. So like a Barry Sanders, very, very quick. You give him one step and see you later. He's gone.
Play by number 24, Chris Thielen for the Magic.
Chris Thielen made the tackle, number 24, for the Magic on that play to save a would-be touchdown. Upsall back over center, backfield split. Wide receivers right and left. On 1st down 10, he rolls back. He had Ryan Watkins out there on the right side and just threw it a little bit high again this time, and it brings up 2nd down and 10 from their own 22-yard line. And they are in field goal range right now. If you're not familiar with Buffalo's, not only are they very good on offense defense, but their special teams led by kicker Ed Schultz, number 47. He can kick it 40 yards, no problem. So even if they would stop, Monticello could stop in the next 2 plays. Buffalo will attempt a field goal, and there's a little bit of a tailwind. The wind moving from left to right on your screen about 5 to 7 miles an hour. So he's definitely in striking range there. Upsall on the quarterback keeper and tries to break free. Kind of gathered in there by
Number 5, Jason Upsall on the keeper.
the Monticello defense on the keeper, but it is positive yardage for Buffalo. He gets about 3.5, 4 yards, and it brings up officially a 4-yard carry. It's going to be 3rd down 6 yards to go. Ball now is on about the 17.5-yard line, so it'd be about a 35-yard field goal from right here. If they do not get the first down, they'll probably attempt that. Upsaw calls him, then they'll split back, so again drops back to pass. Schrader's wide open in the middle, but the defense over the ball popped up, and it looks like it's recovered by the Buffalo Bison. It looks like Mark Benzer, number 71, gathered up the loose ball. Yes, that is Benzer, the long snapper on offensive tackle, but that moves them back all the way to the 26-yard line. Let's bring up a 43-yard field goal attempt if they choose to go for it. 4th down and 14. And it looks exactly like that's what's going to happen. Out of the hold, watch this now. Steve Novacek, very good special team man. The snap from Benzer to Novacek, and Schultz will kick it deep. Here we go. The ball's down. It is short. Pulled left. Pulled left. So it is not good, and Monticello will take over on the missed field goal attempt with 3:12 to go. We'll take a 30-second timeout and come back after this.
We keep America running at Napa Auto Parts of Monticello, St. Michael, and Elk River. When you need hard-to-find parts and you need them fast, trust the expertise of Napa's knowledgeable professionals. Get ready for winter with powerful, durable NASCAR Select batteries from Napa. NASCAR batteries are track-tested tough and backed by an 84-month warranty with 2-year free replacement. Find all the quality Napa Auto parts you need at Harry's Napa Auto Supply in Monticello and St. Michael, or Napa of Elk River.
Well, welcome back to the action. Still no score of 3 minutes and 12 seconds to go in the first quarter. And Napa scoreboard. Wind is picking up a little bit now. Flag out there is moving a little bit stiffer. Fakes the pass, ball's handed off to the left side on the handoff, but does not fool the Buffalo offensive defense. This time, number 92, Dusty Haskins, is in on the tackle. And Dusty Haskins, one of your better players on defense, and he's one of the few juniors out there that is doing that. Also keep your eyes on number 45, Joel Gilmer, and also number 6, Tony Ross. Those are your cornerbacks. Very, very solid. Very solid linebacking core also. And Brandon Dixon, number 20, just does a great job back there as your free safety. Ball's rifled up for a first down. Nice play. Nice trickery play there by Monticello. They handed the ball off to number 16, Aaron Opatz, reeled around to the right side, then rifled the ball downfield and found his open receiver. And that was number 35, Aaron Holthouse. And that was a nice, effective play for the Magic to get positive yardage and get a first down for Monticello. And they bring the ball to the 36-yard line. Clock moving, 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. The Magic bring the ball up. Single setback, wide receiver split. Handoff, first man through, and breaks tackles right up the middle. Look at the nice play. It's a first down for Monticello. Number 45 this time, Derek Brown, a junior, 6'2", 190 pounds. A total workhorse, the full package. And runs that ball right up there, and they march this ball down. So remember, Monticello had went winless in their first 6 games. Then beat the Tino Grace last week, and they're fired up right now. You see Bagalki, number 2, coming up the line of scrimmage. Barlow calls it the signals. Hands off to the right side. Nice play there. Oh, nice tackle. Opaz run to the right side. Aaron Opaz, nice play to the right side there. But Sean Seifert, number 15, was equal to the challenge and cut him down for just a 2-yard gain when it looked like Opaz is going to break into open field and get big-time yardage like the last play by Derek Brown. They come to the line of scrimmage, split their backfield again. No handoff, rolls out. He has a single coverage down there with Bagalki. Throws it up. There's the wounded duck right. Nice play there. Bagalki, oh, they say he's out of bounds. Oh. Oh. That was close. That could have went either way. Monticello is arguing that he was pushed out of bounds, and they may have a pretty valid complaint there. It was close. We'll have to check the replay when you're watching this, rewind that and see. But it was a nice pass out there, kind of like we said, the wounded duck variety. But Ryan Bagalki went up there and gathered the ball and used his nice 6'1" frame to jump up there. You can tell he's a basketball player. Went up, and brought it down, but they ruled that he was out of bounds. 3rd down and 8. Hand off to the right side. Brown breaks through and just runs people over. What a big-time game. He started at the 50-yard line, and he goes all the way down inside the 30, down to the 26-yard line, a 24-yard carry by Derek Brown, just bulldozing people. What a play by the junior for Monticello. And they spin the clock forward with 1:22 to go, and right now this home crowd at Buffalo a little bit in shock. Monticello Magic, big-time underdogs coming in and knocking on the doorstep here with the first play, and the defense then answers the call. What a nice play by Jason Upsall, stopping Aaron Holthaus for a loss. This is where you're going to see if Buffalo, how good their defense is, if they can stop. Monticello right now has the momentum going, and they've been marching the ball down the field. They've came all the way from their own 30-yard line, now almost all the way down to the 25-yard line, so they're moving the ball in positive yardage. But now you're going to see how Schwagert and Ed Schultz anchor in that inside interior defensive line with Steve Lee and Haskins on the outside. They can shut down that run through the middle. Bartle goes back, and look at this. Oh, the ball is down. It's a quarterback sack. Number 45 this time. Joel Gilmer, who we talked about, who plays at the cornerback position, just cruised in there. And Steve Lee, number 87, was in there. Steve Lee and Gilmer. Joel Gilmer, Steve Lee, what a big-time play. Monticello all of a sudden is now back at their own 40-yard line, and it brings up 3rd down and a mile. They have to get all the way down inside the 20-yard line. So officially 3rd down and 23 yards to go. A big, big challenge here for the Magic offense. Calls all the signals. Takes the handoff and inside, and only goes 2 yards. Not cool the interior line, and it's going to bring up 4th down, and they're going to have to kick the ball away. That was Derek Brown on that play. And Monticello. And that is the end of your first quarter. In a scoreless game, Monticello will come back and punt. We'll take a 30-second timeout.
Now that fall is here and winter is right around the corner, we all need a little pick-me-up. At Buffalo Conical, we have the perfect solution. Piping hot gourmet coffee, cappuccinos, and lattes that will warm up the coldest of morning. While you're at it, treat your car to a pick-me-up with a touchless car wash and tank full of the hottest brand going. Buffalo Conical, more than a gas station, much more. Buffalo Conical, located at the corner of Highway 25 and 55 in Buffalo.
Buffalo Chrysler Jeep Eagle is the home of the satisfied customer. No matter who you are or what your needs, shop Buffalo Chrysler for your next vehicle. You'll find friendly, helpful salespeople who can put you in the right car or truck. Just ask any of our satisfied customers like Dave Clapp of Maple Lake, who purchased a Plymouth Acclaim from John Bullard, or the Ruffalos from Rockford, who bought a Neon from Brad Fadden. Come to Buffalo Chrysler Jeep Eagle on Highway 55 in Buffalo.
Welcome back to the action. Kind of an, I can't say an upset because there is no score, but a surprise so far in a scoreless game through one frame. Nice kick back here. They're going to let it go out of bounds. Oh, and it rolls back in, and it's killed at the 1-yard line. Unbelievable. Nice play by Aaron Opatz. What a nice play by the Monticello Magic.
1-yard line.
Out of the kick of Joe Van Cullen. What a nice punt. Puts the ball all the way down to the 1-yard line. Well, Buffalo's going to have to get going here. They might have came in a little bit overconfident, it appears, because they have not been able to really stop Monticello big time successfully on offense till it gets to be crunch time. Let them go downfield on the last drive and amass over 50-some yards before they short up their defense and then pushed them back to the 40 and made them punt the ball away. But now Jason Upsall has to lead his offense 99 yards for a touchdown into the wind. Upsall calls the thing, goes first man through. That's Martin. Gets about 3 yards out to the 4-yard line. Runs right up the middle, nothing fancy. Just get it right out of your end zone there and make sure there's no safety going on there they're looking at. 11:30 to go in your first half. You're still scoreless game. We're in the second quarter. 2nd down and 7 to go from their own 4-yard line. They bring in Cole Bryan and send out Ryan Watkins. They'll send Cole Bryan to the bottom part of the screen. Schwagert is your tight end on the right side. Dual setback. They're split. Upsahl with the signal. Going to run the option left side. This time he's going to keep it and run around the left side and break some tackles and gets out to about the 10 or 11 yard line. It could be close. Jason Upsahl, number 5 on the keeper. Very nice play, swinging out to the left side and using his good speed. And they're at the 10 yard line, so it's about 3rd down and 2 feet to go. They have to get just to about the 11 yard line, and that's right on the 10 yard line, as you can see there. That ball, if Tom can swing in there with that camera and go right down to that ball there. As you can see, it's right on the yard line there. Upsahl calls for the signals. First man through it. Whoa, very nice play by Buffalo. Just run the ball right at him. Gets about 4 yards, just blowing a hole right through the middle. Did you see that blocking by number 79, Blair Nadeau, and 71, Mark Benzer? Ran right over the right side. Wow, nice blocking up front by the offensive line. Steve Damer with the tackle, number 69 for the Magic on that play. Also so far playing well on defense is number 70, Justin Olson for the Monticello Magic. Upsahl has his men in the I formation behind him, 1 wide receiver to the right side. Handoff, second man through is Schrader. Breaks some tackles to the right side, but not much yardage there as the Monticello defensive line stacked him up and only gives them about 1 yard, so the chains don't move very far at all. They're actually getting about 2 yards on the play.
Stopped after a gain about
on the spot.
4, number 62 for the Magic, Jamie Szymanski.
Jamie Szymanski with the stop for the Magic on that nice run by Schrader right at the middle. Didn't have to do not a whole lot of yards there, but it was tough going. Okay, in the bottom of your screen this time, they'll send Cole Bryan out there. Split backfield again, Upsahl over center. Brings it towards you this time. Has his man right behind him, and Schrader dances through people, and breaks some tackles, and he gets free. And here Upsahl, he has 1 man to beat. It's Van Cullen, he breaks that tackle. Oh, what, are you kidding me? Jason Upsahl goes downfield all the way to the 30-yard line. Jason Upsahl dancing, weaving through traffic, but Joe Van Cullen saved the day by slowing him down and waiting for his reinforcements on the help on the backside. But that was a 48-yard run by Jason Upsahl. 48-yard gain for the Buffalo Bison quarterback. In the backfield, you have Ed Schultz, number 47, your fullback. Schrader's behind him. Probably go to Schrader this time. Upsahl's probably a little tired. Upsahl, he does hand off. This time it's Ed Schultz, and he just bowls through people and plows down to the 25-yard line. Ed Schultz not trying to confuse anybody at all, and you can see our Buffalo cheerleader, or excuse me, the Monticello cheerleaders here, the MHS, right in the back of their uniform, firing up the crowd right in front of us here. And they have a lot to cheer about. Monticello has played very well so far. Both teams have played well. They're both fired up. Let's face it, these teams are not big fans of each other, and this is the game. This is like their Super Bowl. They come here and they're ready to play. So Upsahl comes up to the line of scrimmage, still in a scoreless game with 8:30 to go in the first half. Split backfield. Upsahl calls the same. Looked like a false start on the right. It looked like it was a false start on the right tight end, which would be Brent Schwager, number 85. Looked like he got a little bit too eager to go downfield, and it looks like it may be a false start against Buffalo. And that is the call. It is a false start, so that'll move the ball back. That 5-yard gain that Ed Schultz had is now pushed back, and now it brings up second down on 10. And now they're back to the 30-yard line again. Have to get to the 20. Head coach Gerard Roll sends in the play through Ryan Watkins, number 11. He brings it in to Upsahl. Upsahl tells his line, here we go. Up to the line of scrimmage come the Buffalo offensive line, calls it the signals. They're going to split backfield, 1 man to the right side. Upsahl fakes the handoff. They're going to fire the ball downfield. He's wide open. There's nobody there. Nice defense, a coverage defense. So Upsahl taking himself, and flags fly everywhere. And Monticello is pointing that it's against Buffalo. They just wiped a man up. Looks like it might have been a clip. But 3 flags, oh, they're flying everywhere. So, I mean, that was pretty obvious what happened, that it goes against Buffalo. And it is a clip. And they're going to send Buffalo back again. So Upsahl, with the nice coverage by Monticello on defense there, Upsahl decides to keep it himself, breaks free, but then one of his teammates commits a clip, And they're going to send it back 15 yards. So this is going to bring up second down and a long ways to go for Buffalo now. 8 minutes and 1 second to go on your Napa scoreboard right now. There is still no score in the game. After this next play, we'll start thanking some of our sponsors that make this telecast possible. What a game this has turned out to be so far. Just outstanding play calling and selection by the Monticello Magic, and they're doing just a fine job on defense. I mean, a lot of people expected Buffalo to come in and score 35, 40 points, and so far that has not materialized at all on their side of the ledger. They haven't scored yet. Second man through is Schrader. Tries to go right through the middle there, and the defense just stacks it up. A nice play there by Monticello. One stack and see who the man is, and it looks like 66 Jeremy Hood that would be. Nice tackle by Hood, the very talented junior linebacker. Wearing the old uniform of number 66 previously, Andy Schaefer, so he had some big shoes to fill there, and I think he's one of the guys in this team that's capable of doing that. Corey Marklin's just been playing outstanding, number 74 so far for Monticello at the defensive right end position. Upsall over center, third down at 17. Fires the ball out to Watkins and was way left as an intended receiver. And they're gonna have to kick the ball away again because they're out at their own 36-yard line. And there's no way they can kick a field goal from here. It'd be a 53-yard attempt in to win, and that is not gonna be happening. So a lot of kind of a quiet crowd on both sides. Let's face it, the people over in Buffalo, as I'm looking across, they're still sitting on their hands. They don't have a whole lot to cheer about yet. They're probably asking themselves, what's going on here? Our team is undefeated, state ranked number 2 in the state. Demolished Irondale last week, 52-6. I mean, this team can rack up points, and so far that has not happened at all. And they're going to kick the ball away. Schultz takes the ball, boots it to the right side. There will be no return by Monticello, and the ball goes out of bounds at about the 15-yard line. We'll get the official spot here as he walks up. Looks like it's going to be down closer to about the 12-yard line. It is the 12-yard line. It was a nice kick by Ed Schultz to pin Monticello back there. So with 7:14 to go, they'll change possessions again. And the cheerleaders are doing another cheer for you. We get them run there right there for you. This is the Monticello cheerleading squad. Terry Bartle brings the offense up to the line of scrimmage. First down, 10 to go, and a false start appears this time by Monticello. Flags fly before the ball is even snapped. We'll check the call. If it is a 5-yard penalty, I'll push Monticello back to their own 7-yard line and bring a first down at 15. And that is the call. It is a false start. So they'll set the ball back on the 7-yard line, and the guests, the road team, the Monticello Magic, in your white tops with the ball. Terry Bartle will take the signal. He drops back. He fires it out. Nice play to Van Cullen. Breaks the tackle and goes up. And he appears to be very close to first down yardage. It looks like on the spot he may get it. And that was first down and 15. That would be a 16-yard gain. And it's a first down for Monticello. Nice play to Van Cullen. Van Cullen, the junior. So Buffalo gets them all the way back to their own 7-yard line on the penalty, and then gives up on the first down and 15, a 16-yard gain on just a quick ball up to the right side. And I talked to some people in Monticello, and they said that's what they may be trying to do tonight, is throwing that ball out to the corners, because they think that the defense from Buffalo plays a little bit soft there, and so far that has worked. Ball's moved over to the left side this time for about a 3-yard gain. Brings up second down and 7. Clock ticking with 6:30 to go in the first half. It's still a scoreless contest here at Buffalo High School between the Buffalo Bison and the Monticello Magic. Buffalo trying to complete its undefeated regular season year with a victory tonight that would put them at 8-0 and 7-0 in conference play, and it would most likely give them the #1 seed going into the playoffs with Tough Hutchinson in their section. Nice pass. This time to Pagalki. Oh, a nice tackle behind by Ross, or he would have sprung free. Ross getting help from number 20, Brandon Dixon. But another nice play from Bartle. The quarterback from Monticello will rifle the ball right on target. Hit Ryan Pagalki. And that was a positive play for Monticello, and brings the ball all the way out to their 44-yard line. So now they're right in front of the camera here. Bartle takes a single, drops back again. Man's wide open, it's Holthouse, and he gets about 9 yards. Another nice play. And Bartle's starting to pile up some yardage on offense, and if they could have had that completion, the Bogolki counted, who knows what might have happened on that drive. But it did not happen. That was that long pass that was called back, and he was very close to being in bounds. But Monticello still moving the ball, and it looks like they're playing their best football these last 2 weeks after starting out kind of sluggish throughout the start. They've really kind of turned it on in terms of the offense. Hand off to the right side. Opats breaks tackles and keeps going. They try to strip the ball, but he keeps dragging the would-be tackler along. And that's a first down for Monticello. Brings it all the way down to the 41-yard line of Buffalo. Aaron Opats, very nice play there, and he's just a sophomore, so you have him out there with Bogolki, 2 guys carrying the ball a lot. Also a Derek Brown, your backfield, a junior. A lot of Monticello's offensive power will be back next year in terms of carrying the ball and catching the ball. And you see big man Eric Otterson out there, number 85, playing your tight end position. He's just a junior also. So their main man back there, quarterback, the senior, they'll lose him, but boy, they can get a young man back there. Also, I've seen Joe Van Cullen. He has good experience of throwing the ball, number 9. He's the backup. He's just a junior. He'll be back next year, so he'll probably be leading the ranks next year at the quarterback position. Derek Brown is your lone setback, 2nd down and 10. Hand off to Brown. Tries the left side, and no, he's not going anywhere. They stack him up. 4 Buffalo guys in there. Number 87, that's Steve Lee, along with number 45, Joel Gilmer in there. And Ed Schultz, number 47. So Gilmer, Schultz, Steve Lee, they all stacked up that play there. Nice defensive coverage by the host of players. Sets back, throws the ball left side, incomplete pass on 3rd down and 10. Didn't fool anybody. It's going to bring up 4th down and 10, and Monticello will now have to kick the ball away after a couple nice completions by Bartle, and they stall out. So each time an offense moves the ball, the defense then gets tough and tightens up and then stops them, and nobody can get on the scoreboard here. We've had 1 attempted field goal by Buffalo that was not made, and that is your only real threat of any type of a score at all. So Van Cullen will kick the ball away. He's your backup quarterback. Remember, they can always do a fake, and here's the fake. That's why we said that. He rifles the ball downfield. His man is there, and oh! It went over Cole Bryan. It could have been caught. Travis Erickson was there for the Monticello Magic, and it just eluded him, and it was a nice play. And that's why we talked about Van Cullen being the backup quarterback, that he could rifle that ball down. Just talked about he'll probably be playing quarterback next year, and you'll see why. He has a very good arm. I watched him play some backup duty in game 1 against St. Michael Albertville, and I was very impressed with his precision and timing. He's a very good player. So Upsaw will bring the ball back for the Bison on their own 41-yard line. Drops back to pass, airs it out, one-on-one coverage back there, and the ball is knocked away by great defensive work by Van Cullen this time on Cole Bryan. They're trying to find Cole Bryan, number 7 down there, the senior at 6'1", and let him jump up there and get the ball, but Van Cullen had none of that for Monticello, and the ball was deflected away, and it brings up 2nd down and 10. The wind kicking up a little bit again. Right now, Buffalo is moving into the wind. 4:24 in a scoreless first quarter. They'll bring the ball up to the line of scrimmage here. Upsaw. Over center, David McElhaney. Takes the handoff. Pitches it back to Schrader to the right side. Oh, eludes a tackler there. Just burns a guy from Monticello on a fake. Pulls a Barry Sanders move and just keeps him standing still and goes around the right side. Nice play by Justin Schrader. Picks up about 9 yards on the play. And you go down from, excuse me, 2nd down and 10 to about a 3rd down and a long one, a short 2. They're just on one side of midfield and have to go to the other. 4:17 to go in the first half. 3rd down, and let's call it 2. Schwagert in motion, comes over, sets on the left side. They'll probably bring the ball left. They do. They go right over the left side. Nice play there for 1st down yardage. They push him back with the forward motion. Will give him the 1st down. That was a nice play by Martin. Martin with the ball and carries the ball out to about the 47-yard line of Monticello, and that gives them a first down for Buffalo. The clock keeps moving, 4:12 to go in a scoreless first half. Play is brought in to Upsall. Upsall tells his team they're going to come back up to the line of scrimmage. Monticello playing very good defense so far, just like Buffalo has. Both squads very good on the defensive side tonight. Upsall calls signals, I formation. Schrader, the second man through, gets the ball, breaks some tackles inside and keeps going and just keeps those little legs driving forward before they finally stop him. Goes all the way down to the 40-yard line, about a 7-yard carry. Nice play by Justin Schrader, and they mark it right on the 40-yard line. So he has to get to 37, 3rd down and 3, clock moving. 3:30 to go in the first half. So they're doing kind of what they want to do. They're keeping the clock moving, keeping Monticello's defense on the field, trying to wear them down a little with their high-powered offensive line and the size, but also they're keeping their own defense off the field and Monticello's offense. That's very positive for Buffalo right now. Pitch back to Schrader, breaks through for a first down and breaks some tackles and cruises all the way down inside the 20-yard line. Wow, a nice play on the pitch out there. Excuse me, he's just inside the 30-yard line. But all the way down to the 27-yard line now. So you can see them in the huddle. Schrader along with Mark Benzer and Ryan Watkins, 11-71 and 21. They send Watkins far left. Cole Bryan's on the top. 2 men in the backfield. Upsall over center. Fakes the handoff, drops back. He has to get out of the way. They're going to bury him alive back there. And they do. A nice tackle by Monticello. Looks like it was number 35 in on the tackle there, Aaron Holthouse, along with Jeremy Hood. Bring the ball back up. 2 minutes and 25 seconds to win the first half. 2nd down and 13 from their own 30-yard line. All kinds of flags fly. We're going to have to check the call here. And then another flag flies. We'll have to take a look and see who this one's going to be against. It appears that it's against Buffalo again. And Jeff Hauslag motions to the defensive captain, move them back, move them back. So they're gonna, looks like Buffalo's gonna march back farther to their right, and they're trying to go left, so that's not the way they want to be going. They're going south instead of north. Hold on Buffalo, that brings the ball back from the point of the infraction all the way back to the 43-yard line. So they're just on the 30 now, they're back on the 43. 2nd down and 24 yards to go. Have to get down to the 19. Upsall, 1 man to the right side. That's Watkins. He drops back to pass. Monticello's defense, and Jeremy Hood is right there along with number 70, Justin Olson. Hood and Olson come in and just dump Upsall for a big-time loss and put them back in their own end of the field. Drops them all the way back to the 48-yard line of Buffalo, and they have to get down to their own 19-yard line. Boy, you know you're going backwards when if you gain 30 yards in a play, you still let them get a first down. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 35 yards to go. With 1:30 to go in the first half, it appears right now that this is going to be a scoreless game at the half. What a surprise. Boy, you're glad you're tuning in to Cable 8 Sports tonight along with Tom Benzer. I'm Victor Kleinsby III. What an outstanding game by both defensive squads. Fires the ball to the right side, to the left side, breaks a tackle. He goes down the left side and breaks tackles and gets about 20 yards. All the way down to the 29-yard line. A nice play by Ryan Watkins. Beat his cornerback, went up the left side and got good time yardage. And it brings up 4th down. And we'll have to check, but it appears it's going to be about 12 yards where the markers, because it's just behind. They're going to call a timeout, so we'll take a timeout and come back in 30 seconds after this.
Winterize your car inside and out with one stop to Buff & Glow's Car Wash and Express Lube. Buff & Glow's 17-point oil change will keep your engine running smooth through the ice and snow, and includes up to 5 quarts of oil, a fluid system check, and plenty of windshield washer fluid for those slushy months. keep mud and grime off your vehicle's interior and exterior with Buff & Glow's Ultimate Car Wash, Buff & Wax, or interior detailing. Buff & Glow's Car Wash and Express Lube on Highway 55 in Buffalo.
Well, welcome back to the action. Now, if you want to use a like opponent in talking about why you might think this may be a shock or it may not be a shock, remember both teams played Totino Grace and both teams beat Totino Grace. Buffalo beat them 14-0 and Monticello won by 14 also. So if you're looking at it that way, they'd be kind of even, but there's a lot more to one game than that. Upsall drops back, and a nice tackle by Hood. Hood with another quarterback sack. He's been all over the field. The junior is just putting on a defensive display tonight. 2 quarterback sacks back to back there. Nice job there by Jeremy Hood. And Monticello will get the ball back with 1:10 to go, and they do have a tailwind. And they have a decent kicker themselves, so if they get down in field goal range, they may try one at the end of the half just to try to hammer it home and take a 3-0 lead. Well, they must have watched that Indianapolis Colts game against San Francisco and said, hey, anybody has a chance, so we're going to come out here and compete. Ball is brought upfield by number 45, Derek Brown, the very talented junior, playing to the fullback position, and he's getting the job done big time. You're going to want to see him next year on Cable 8 Sports. As a senior, just going to keep getting bigger and stronger. He's going to take would-be tacklers and just drag them downfield. Terry Bartle takes a signal. Kind of surprised it take as much time as there. There's 45 seconds to go, and the clock is ticking. We're down to 40 seconds. Van Cullen out to the right side, Bagalki to the left. Single man back there, and it's handed off this time to him. That's Derek Brown again. And it looks like they're going to be content just taking this thing right into the half with both teams with goose eggs. So what a surprise here in our final regular season game on Cable 8 Sports, where Buffalo, not only highly ranked, which is number 2 in state, but also undefeated, and have basically blown out a lot of most of their people they played, they've blown right off the field. And this has not happened at all tonight. So this is going to be the end of the first half. There's 3 seconds to go, 2-1, that's it. So at halftime, the score is 0-0. We'll watch the teams run off the field here. But a great job by Monticello. Their side is just all excited here. They're cheering, and the other side, obviously, the Buffalo team, the fans expecting something totally different. They're not clapping at all. It's total confusion. So both coaches, Jeff Hauslag for Monticello and Gerard Roll for Buffalo, will take their teams into halftime, and they'll probably be doing a little bit of tongue lashing on one side and a lot of praise on the other, and we'll see who does the better coaching job. We come back with the second half, so we're going to take a timeout here. Look through the stands, we'll see some of the fans here wearing the Vikings purple or the Buffalo purple. And we'll take a timeout here, and we'll come back with the second half after we look at our crowd here.
From home or work, day or night, banking online fits your schedule. Just log on to the Bank of Elk River's Worldwide Banker. At Worldwide Banker, click on the services you want. Transfer funds between your Bank of Elk River accounts, check your account balances, make loan payments, or make advances on a home equity line of credit. Banking online with the Bank of Elk River really clicks. Sign up for access to your Worldwide Banker account at any Bank of Elk River office. Practice makes perfect. Perfect your aim with a trip to Boone's. Whether you hunt with bow or firearms, Boone's has what you need for that next hunting trip. Boone's carries a full line of quality hunting supplies, including clothing, archery equipment, and ammunition. If fishing's more your game, don't forget Boone's for live bait, lures, and more. Boone's is your one-stop shop for everything outdoors. Boone's, located on the north side of Highway 55 in Buffalo, next to Dairy Queen.
Welcome back to the second half action. Again, a scoreless game after the first half. And Monticello, in your white uniforms in the top, will kick off. This is Holtgren. He'll kick off for the Magic, number 36. And it's kicked deep down to Schrader, who gathers it up at the 10-yard line, brings it up his right side to 15, 20, breaks free. Look at the wheels, 25. He's out to the 30, breaks another tackle, goes up the 32-yard line. A nice 22-yard return by Justin Schrader. Well, let's see who did the better coaching job at the halftime, and see what happens here right out of the get-go. I look for Buffalo to come out here and try to mix things up and see if Monticello can counterattack that on the defensive side. So far, Monticello is playing a superior game, probably their best first half of the year, holding Buffalo, a team that can score a lot of points, to 0 at home. Split backfield, Schwagert's in motion. Haven't seen that all night. Second man through. Schrader breaks through. Can get there better. Gets by out to about the 20. Goes up to the 38-yard line. They're on about a 5-yard carry on a nice play there. Nice tackle there also by Monticello there to keep him from going. It probably looks like he could have broke free. But they give him a 5-yard gain. Jeremy Hood, number 66 for Monticello, brings in the signal on defense and tells everybody else where to go. Corey Markland slides over to the right side, number 74. Upsall calling the signals, one wide receiver, that's number 7, Cole Bryan on your left side. Schwagert in motion this time. That's going to be offsides against Monticello, it appears. Jumped in the neutral zone. It may be called against number 77, Jason Peterson. We'll have to check the call. And that appears what it is, that it's an offside infraction against the Magic. They jumped there, and it appears that it may be a first down. They might have to measure. They're going to bring the measurement crew in. So while they're doing that, I'm going to tell you about tonight's sponsors who made this telecast possible on Cable 8 Sports. I'd like to thank all those people that are getting the job done here in a very positive way. The Bank of Elk River, Boone's, Buff and Glow, Buffalo Chrysler. You can see it's a first down for Buffalo, and also Buffalo Conoco, Classic Jewelry, Conoco Ultra Lube, Delano Dodge, Domino's Pizza, Edina Realty, Fun City, Monticello Big Lake Hospital, also our friends at Maury's, Napa, Oakley Bank, Slumberland Furniture, and again our Napa scoreboard. And our friends at the Napa, so need car parts, check them out. First down and 10 for the Buffalo Bison. 10:55 to go in the first half. Schwager moves his time in motion and moving a lot more motion here. This time it's Schrader to the right side, working behind the nice blocking of Schwager, and he gets up almost 10 yards again this time. Works the ball all the way down to the 47-yard line of Monticello, and that may be close enough for another measurement. And it appears that on this spot, it looks like it's going to be a first down, and they're not going to measure. A first down for Buffalo on a nice 10-yard scamper by Schrader. Remember, we talked in the pregame, he came into this game with 862 yards rushing, averaging over 123 yards a game. He also had 11 touchdowns coming into the game. Schwager in motion to the right side behind Upsall. Upsall, second man through Schrader. They're going to keep running that play, and this time 5 more yards. And if you look downfield on these next plays, watch the way the offensive line now is firing on all cylinders and knocking Monticello would-be tacklers right to the turf. They're just coming out fired up. Ed Schultz, number 47 in the game also now. Stepping out of the game, number 11, again, Ryan Watkins. Back up to the line of scrimmage come the Bison. Second down and 5, 9:55 to go in the third quarter. Schwager to motion to the left side. I formation, second man back is Schrader, and he has room to go, and it's going to be a first down and more. Breaks another tackle, goes all the way down to the 30-yard line. And they're doing exactly what they do. They just come out and not even get cute throwing ball. Just going to keep running and using that nice offensive line to hammer it home. Nice coaching job at the halftime here by head coach Gerard Roll to come out here and basically roll right down the field. The return was to the 32-yard line by that Justin Schrader on the 22-yard return, and now they've marched the ball all the way down to the 30-yard line, and it's a first down with 9:35 to go in the third quarter. I formation, your first man up there is Ed Schultz. In motion again is Schwager to the left side. First man through Schultz, he's wide open and just barrels through people and breaks tackles. More would-be tacklers, Ed Schultz all the way down inside the 10-yard line. Ed Schultz running over people and goes all the way down, and you get a nice picture of Ed Schultz from Tom Benzer there, just blowing people over. Ed Schultz, I just saw Denny Holt in the stands. He's a great man out of Monticello. What a nice play by Ed Schultz. Just barrels for 25 yards right up the middle on the fullback dive, and he doesn't even dive. He just keeps running with the ball. Schrader's in the backfield. His lead blocker again will be 47, Ed Schultz. Way to the right side out there is number 7, Cole Bryan. Takes the handoff inside and stacked up his shoulder there. But he's going to get a few yards, so we got to check and see exactly where they spot the ball. But nice tackling by Monticello's interior defense there to stop him that time.
Tackled on the play by number 35.
Second down, and they're going to officially put it at the 2-yard line. So second down and goal to goal from the 2-yard line for the Buffalo Bison. Back into the game comes number 11. That's Ryan Watkins, of course. He brings the play into Jason Upsall. Watkins will go to the left side. We saw this play earlier in the year when they throw it up to him, and look at the coverage. The short cornerback on him. They may throw the ball into the left corner in this play. Schultz goes in motion. They have one-on-one coverage back there. This time they get to Schrader, though, and dances right up the middle and does not make it. Nice stacked up defense there by the Magic on the inside. And boy, do they have a good mismatch there out on the left side. They have Nick Keel out there at 5'8" against Ryan Watkins at 6'4", an 8-inch difference. And let's remember something, Ryan Watkins, one of the best players in basketball for Buffalo. He can sky up there, so if Upsall could just loft the ball up to him, they'd have the nice play they had against Tino Grace for a touchdown. So I'm kind of surprised they didn't run that type of play with that type of one-on-one coverage back there. They come back up to the line of scrimmage behind their center, number 58, David McElhaney. Upsall calls up the signals. His first man there, right behind him, is Ed Schultz. Maybe a quarterback sneak. Second man through is Justin Schrader for Paynard, and the flash cubes go off. It's a touchdown for Buffalo. And that's Justin Schrader's 12th touchdown on the campaign of 1998. And your first points on the scoreboard go to Buffalo on the 2-yard run. Officially, they're going to give it a 1-yard run by Justin Schrader over the left side. A nice play there by Buffalo, marching it downfield 78 yards after a 22-yard return by Schrader. Out of the hole to Novacek will be Ed Schultz trying to tack on the extra point and make the score 7-0 out of the snap of Mark Benzer. Benzer, nice snap back. Kick is up. Nice hold by Novacek. And it is no good. It is hit to the left side, so a miscue there. Got good foot, and it just looks like it kicked it a little bit to the left side. And if your score is 6-0, we'll take a 30-second timeout and come back with the kickoff after this.
Maury's Buffalo Ford Mercury is where people make the difference. Maury's will do everything possible to make sure you are completely satisfied with your next vehicle purchase. At Maury's, when we hand over the keys to a new or used vehicle, we put our reputation on the road. Maury's Buffalo Ford Mercury, always the best with selection, savings, and your satisfaction. That's a promise from everyone at Maury's. Maury's Buffalo Ford Mercury. We've got what you're looking for.
Giving a cheer for us there. The Buffalo Bison will be kicking off with number 47, Ed Schultz. And Buffalo did miss that extra point, so it's still a 6-0 game. Under Napa scoreboard, 7:32 to go. The wind is picking up. I'd say it's about 12 to 14 miles an hour now. It is moving left to right on your screen. The referee signals to Ed Schultz. Let's get her going, guys. Tony Ross puts the hand down. Ed Schultz comes up and boots the ball downfield. Nice leg. Ball's down there. Ball's gathered up. Here they come, the Magic over to the left side. And the defense just swarms them under. A nice play on the defense there. Taking Travis Erickson and dumping him way back there inside their own 20-yard line. Monticello have a long ways to go after a short return by Erickson. So the ball officially will be marked inside the 20 at about the 18-yard line, it appears from here. It is on the 18-yard line. 7:26 to go. Your score, Buffalo 6, Monticello nothing. Single setback, the big fullback, Derek Brown, number 45 for Monticello. Bartle drops back. Oh, a nice play on defense. Great catch by Van Cullen, and then Gilmer. Excuse me, not Gilmer. Gilmer's 45. This is 15, Sean Seifert. But a nice play by Joe Van Cullen to hang on to the ball. Nice pass by Bartle. Nice catch by the receiver. Nice tackle by the cornerback. Just an all-around nice play by everybody involved. Van Cullen drops to the bottom of the screen, number 9. Up here top, Ryan Bagalki, number 2. Brown, your setback. Drops back again, Bartle does. Lofts the ball up, has one-on-one coverage with Bagalki. A nice catch by Ryan Bagalki. A great pass from Bartle to Bagalki. Big-time positive yardage for the Monticello Magic, and they bring the ball all the way out. It appears to the 48-yard line. What a nice play by Monticello on a 25-yard play from Bartle to Bogolki. Nice pass and a nice route run by the receiver there. Bartle over center, man in the backfield is Brown, and he has the ball, and he comes over midfield and takes would-be tackles and keeps driving. Takes his 6'1", 190 frame, only as Junior just plows forward. And that's going to be a first down for Monticello on a nice run by Derek Brown. And boy, after that mixed extra point, the Monticello Magic on offense now all fired up to get something done on the scoreboard. Front four from Buffalo digs in. Bartle comes up over center. The Lions both doing well. Oh, had Van Collen there, just eluded him, got him on his fingertips, but he dropped the ball. They'll reset on the 41-yard line here. Well, second down and 10. Clock stops. 6:28 to go in the third quarter. Second down and 10. Terry Bartle takes signal. Well, this is where we're going to see how good Steve Lee, Dusty Haskins, Ed Schultz, and Brent Schwinger are on the front four. They got to start getting some penetration on that line. They're getting blown away right now. But look at this. Right when I say that, they get them for a loss big time. They just step up to the challenge. And a nice play. A bunch of people in there in the black uniforms. There you can see head coach Jeff Hauslag out there bringing another play in for Monticello. Signaling out to Terry Bartle. Terry Bartle comes in, brings in the play to Ryan Bogolki and Joe Van Collen. Everybody looks at their signals. He tells them what the snap count is. And you can see your players of Joe Van Collen dropping to the bottom of your screen, number 9, right in front of that third down marker. Third down and 10 from the 41-yard line. False start by Monticello, it appears, on the left side. They saw him fire, so Buffalo jumped over the...
Against the Magic.
And here's our Napa scoreboard. As you can see right now, 5:45 to go, 6-0. It's the third quarter at Buffalo High School. All right, third down and 15 now for Monticello. Same setup here. They take Bogolki and Van Collen left and right respectively. And you're back. Oh, false start again, and the flags fly finally. But this time it was Derek Brown getting a little bit too anxious to get the ball, and he accidentally false started it and misfired. And we'll cruise over and we'll get some of the Buffalo fans on TV now with our ace cameraman Tom Benzer here out of Buffalo himself, looking across, and there you see the fans in a packed house tonight in the final game of the regular season. And right now Buffalo with a 6-0 lead and a 6. There's Gerard Roll right there to the left. We'll go back and we'll get him again. There you see him on the left side of the screen with Brent Schwiger, number 85, running right over beside him. There he is. Great camera work there again by Tom Benzer. Monticello will drop back to punt on 4th down and 14. Nice snap. Ball is releasing a very good kick. Excellent kick. All the way back there, this is Cole Bryan, number 7, dancing around. Jeremy Hood down there explains, oh, the ball's knocked up! And Monticello thinks they have the ball. We'll have to take a look and unstack the pile, but it was fumbled. And people are getting tossed off the pile. It appears that Buffalo did get the ball. Now a flag flies after all that. Whoa! Right out of the end, the flag flies. Could be unsportsmanlike conduct on one of the teams for saying something after they called the ball at Buffalo. So we'll have to check that call.
Penalty on the play.
And that play came 15, 20 seconds after the play was over. So it was at the very end. So we'll have to check this. It may be an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. We'll take a look and see what the foul is. Unsportsmanlike conduct against Buffalo. The ball will be marched back towards their own end
Penalty
zone.
called against the Bison.
So that'll put the ball all the way back inside their own 10-yard line. It is a first down for them, and they very fortunately recovered their own fumble. But the ball,
Offsetting penalties.
Ball's all the way back on their own 6-yard line. In your backfield for Buffalo, you have number 40, James Martin, back in the game. This time Ed Schultz taking a breather with Justin Schrader. Your tailback. Schwagert again goes into motion. Oh, and it looks like it's offsides against Monticello. But they're saying that somebody moved for Buffalo, so both teams are pointing back and forth. We'll have to check the penalty here. But flags flew from both sides of the field. It may be a dead ball fall against Buffalo. And it is a fall this time against Monticello, not Buffalo. Encroachment called. They did jump offsides. So that's a big break for Buffalo. Instead of first down and 10 on their 7, now they have first down and 5 from their own 12-yard line. So that's a costly error by the defensive line of Monticello to jump like that. Getting a little over anxious. Upsall calls it the signals. First man through, handoff. Nice play inside. Number 40 this time, James Martin. Just plows forward. Great play by James Martin. And he brings down, that's going to be a first down for Buffalo. First down for the Buffalo Bison. Big play they needed there to get themselves out of their end of the field. Keep the clock ticking. Remember, we still have 5 minutes to go in the third quarter, so there's all kinds of time going on here. But they do have the ball, and they have the lead. Right now on the scoreboard, they have it backwards. It says that Monticello has the ball, the guess, but obviously you can see the home team has it. Upsall keeps the ball this time and works around to the left side.
Number 5.
And is tackled there by Jeremy Hood, number 66, and also Aaron Holthaus, number 35. Nice play by those two young men. But it still is a 4-yard gain for Upsall with this blazing speed. Now, again, remember, they're on the left side of the field. They may try a sweep this time and run it all the way around the right side with Justin Schrader. So far, that's worked pretty successfully. Each time they've tried that play, we're working with that much field. So they might try to shake them out to the right side. Look at the way they're set up. They can run that sweep that way with this type of setup. They're going to run Schwagert in motion that way, and they hand off to the right side. Oh, penalties fly. The flags are flying tonight.
Justin Schrader on the carry.
Men are down, whistles are blowing, and we're going to have to check that one. Those came right away, too, so we'll have to see if that is a hold on the inside or what's going on here. And it is a hold on the inside, and it's against the Buffalo Bison holding. And the head coach, Jeff Houselog, and the assistants say, send them back. So instead of second down and 6, now we're going to be second down and long for the Buffalo Bison. So they are going to have their work cut out for them now. Right when they get a first down, now they make them miscue themselves, and they go back. So it puts them all the way back to the 12-yard line. And they have to get out over the 30-yard line. Remember, the 10 yards is always enforced from the infraction. Second down and 17 yards to go. Schwagert in motion to the right side. Upsall with the call. Upsall pitches it back to Schrader. Schrader dances around, breaks some tackles, and then just swarmed under by Jeremy Hood and Holthaus with other players. Again in the play was number 35, Holthaus, along with also number 62, Jamie Szymanski, in on the stop. Stepping out of the play is number 69, Steve Damer. He's been playing a good game also on the inside there. So Monticello kneels down, takes a quick breather while they can. Going to get back up at the nose tackle position and start banging around in there. Upsall with the call. Derek Brown, 45, plows through, tries to get, oh, nice play out there by Cole Bryan. Breaks some tackles, stays on his feet, and goes all the way out to almost first down yardage. Just a shy short, though. And that was third down and long, but did not quite make it. It appears that he's going to be very close, but he's going to be about a yard short, it appears. So Buffalo will have to kick the ball away. Fourth down and 1. Clock is ticking, 2:45 to go in the third quarter. Buffalo up 6-0. Ed Schultz drops back to kick. They have men right up that they could try a quick snap and run 1 yard easily, but they do snap it back from Benzer, back to Schultz. Ball shot downfield, nice kick by Buffalo, and it's down to the 41-yard line by number 51, Eric Bethke, playing on special teams. And that puts Monticello back to the 41-yard line, so they'll have first down and 10 from there. So again, both teams going back and forth here, doing just a great job, and what a defensive struggle we've had in this contest so far. Van Cullen drops to the bottom part of the screen, number 9. Derek Brown's in your backfield again, Bagalki at the top of the screen, number 2. Bartle drops back to pass again. Right across the middle there, he had Holthouse open, hit his left shoulder pad, and the ball bounced off, and it'll bring up 2nd down and 10 from the 41. Clock stops on the incompletion, 2:21 to go in the 3rd quarter. Upsall back into the game on defense. In for Bethke. What a game we have going here tonight, a 6-0 game. Buffalo at 7-0 overall against Monticello, 1-6. Buffalo heavily favored, and it's getting the way more of a matchup than they ever dreamed of so far. 2nd down and 10. Bartle brings his squad up there. Nobody in the backfield with a passing down here. Man in motion. Pitches back to him. It's going to be a halfback pass. He lofts the ball downfield. It's a wounded duck variety. Oh! They're looking for interference on Van Cullen, and nothing is called. Didn't appear to be interference, but a lot of people in the crowd think it was. Can check that again to see if there was contact. It looked like both players were going for the ball, and it wasn't offensive or defensive interference on the play. 3rd down and 10. Nice pass that time by Aaron Opatz. Rifled that ball downfield, trying to find Joe Van Cullen, number 9. It was a nice setup on a play, 3rd down and 10. 2:14 to go in the 3rd quarter. Bartle takes a signal, drops back to pass, hands off inside to Brown, tries to fool him, and it does not fool Buffalo at all. And stacked up there on the inside, what a nice play on defense by 87, Steve Lee, and Ed Schultz, number 47. $1:55 to go. Okay, here's your punt on 4th down and 10 for Monticello. 1:45 to go in the 3rd quarter. They're still kicking with the wind. The wind's going left to right tonight. Nice snap back. Punt is lofted downfield on a line drive back to Cole Bryan. Gathers the ball up at the 20-yard line, goes over the 20, the 25, breaks tackles at the 30. He's at the 35, the 40. A nice 20-yard return by Cole Bryan. Off the kick of Eric Otterson, number 85, on a line drive, set it up, circled the wagons. We'll take a 30-second timeout and come back with 1st down and 10 with 1:25 to go. Your score, 6-0 Buffalo.
When people are looking at buying or selling their home, one name comes to mind: Edina Realty. Edina Realty has been Wright County's trusted name in real estate for over 15 years, with 3 area offices: Buffalo, Monticello, and Delano.
Would you enjoy a rewarding career? Call me, Brad Fisher, at 682-3434 and join our winning team.
On our first carry, coming back from action, Justin Schrader went around the left side for about 5 yards on a nice play there with 1 minute and 5 seconds to go. Also in the 4th quarter, we're going to talk about head coach Jerry Bakke. He was just awarded a very nice presentation that he is going to be inducted to the Minnesota Wrestling Hall of Fame after 18 very successful seasons coaching the Buffalo Bison in wrestling. And also one other note here, he took those teams to 7 state tournaments. What a great job by Jerry Bakke. We'll talk about where the function is. Hand off to Schrader. Whoa, what a hold to the right side. We're looking to turn on the afterburners. And breaks upfield, does a nice step there, and a 1st down for Justin Schrader with 33 seconds to go. Cruises over to the right side, stops right in his tracks, goes by the Monticello would-be tackler, and cruises down the 40-yard line. So not only a 1st down, but they keep possession, and they're moving big time here. On that Jerry Bakke introduction to the Hall of Fame of the Wrestling Hall of Fame Minnesota, the introduction will be, the ceremony will be held Friday, October 30th at Tequila Berry's Restaurant in Coon Rapids, and that'll be starting at 6:30. Upsall, downfield, has a man, and it's short. He had Ryan Watkins downfield. So again, at 6:30, dinner will be served at 7:15, and the induction into the hall will begin at 8 o'clock, and that's at Tequila Berry's Restaurant in Coon Rapids. If you're interested in directions, call up Tequila Berry's in Coon Rapids. Again, congratulations to the head coach, Jerry Bakke for being selected to be inducted into the Minnesota Wrestling Hall of Fame. That is just an outstanding job. Congratulations, Jerry Bakke and his family. Jason Upsall doing a fine job here now, getting the offense on track with a touchdown in the third quarter. Your score 6-0 in the fourth quarter, or excuse me, in the third quarter was still 16 seconds to go. Could be the last play of the frame. Upsall rolls out to the right side. Nice defense by Monticello on that play. What a nice play. This time, Jonas Johnson, number 32, with a nice tackle in the backfield, and also getting help from 62, Jamie Szymanski. And that is the end of your third quarter. With your score, Buffalo 6, Monticello nothing. We're gonna take a 30-second timeout here on Cable 8 Sports and come back with fourth quarter action after this.
If you or someone you know has ever received cardiac care, cancer treatment, surgery, or has just had to make a little one feel all better, you know it's a good feeling that these services and many more are right here in your neighborhood. Monticello Big Lake Community Hospital. We provide high-tech health care with our hometown touch.
Hi, welcome to Monticello Hospital. Can I help you?
Monticello cheerleaders leading the way here for the match to step it up here on defense. You can see some of our fans throughout here. The fans throughout here on the left side. There's your fans, you can see them standing up, cheering for their road team, the Monticello Magic, and they're throwing footballs now, little footballs into the stands. The cheerleaders are. Get all action. Everybody's saying, throw it here, throw it here. So what an excellent game tonight with 12 minutes to go in regulation. Yes, if you just tuned in, this is not a misprint. Buffalo has only had 6-0. Monticello just playing an outstanding football game and keeping this high-powered offense out of the end zone every play but just one all night. So Schwagert will move to the left side, Upsall over center, split backfield with Martin and Schrader. It's going to be a pitch back to Schrader. This time he decides to keep it though instead. Schrader goes helping along on the block, and Upsall on third down and 11 keeps the ball and gets about 8 yards, but it still brings a fourth down and 3, and they may have to go for it here instead of punt. They have to get to the 30-yard line. It appears they're going to go for it here. May look for a run to the right side here and let it use as much field as they can. They don't want to run to the short side. They send Cole Bryan, number 7, in with the play. Big play for both squads here. This is a very big play for both squads. A first down for Buffalo. You can't say it can seal it because it's only 6-0. There's still 11 minutes to go, but boy, what a big play that would be. On a fourth down and 3, this is a big-time gamble. We'll see who wins this play. Upsall drops back to the right side. He'll probably keep it. He'll get first down yardage big time and runs the ball all the way down to the 25-yard line. A very big play because it keeps Monticello's offense off the field, gets their defense a little more tired, and gives them 3 more plays. Plus, remember, they do have the very good kicker in Ed Schultz, and they do have the tailwind here in the fourth quarter. So if they kick a field goal, then they go up by 9, and Monticello would have to score twice. Now, you may say that's not a big deal. Well, I think it is kind of a big deal. We played 3 quarters, and since they haven't scored, I'd say if you're Monticello here, you're going to have to stop, because for them to score 2 touchdowns here in the last 11 minutes, or a touchdown and a field goal moving into the win, could be a tough challenge against this very tough Buffalo defense, who, remember, has recorded 2 shutouts throughout the year already. I formation in the backfield, second man through Schrader. He takes the ball to the right side, and cuts it up! He fumbles the ball, and Monticello's number 35, Holthaus, Aaron Holthaus, gathers up the ball on the miscue by Schrader, and the ball is stripped away. And Ed Schultz and Brent Schrader, with their hands and hips, can't even believe what just happened. So after a nice play on fourth down and 3 to get a first down, on the next play, they fumble the ball. And just like we said, if Monticello went down by 2 scores, they'd be in trouble. And that's exactly what they needed, was a turnover or to stop them. And they get the turnover. So they'll send Bogalki out to the left side and Van Cullen to the right. 1 man in the backfield. And they send him a man in motion. This is Brown to the right side, puts his head down and goes forward for about 3 yards. They're sending Aaron Opatz in motion, another sophomore. he's doing, Aaron Opatz has been playing just an outstanding game, and on a few of those option passes been doing great. There you see the football out there, number 45, Joel Gilmer. Terry Bartle brings his offense up, 10-10 to go in the game. Ball's tipped to the line of scrimmage and knocked down, and the clock stops at 10:08. That brings up third down and 7. Big play for Monticello. They want to keep the ball in their hands and march downfield. 10:08 to go, 3rd down and 7. Ball's on the 25-yard line, have to go to the 32. Split wide receivers again, almost the same formation each time. Derek Braun, your lone setback. Oh, the ball's popped up! It is put in the back there by Bartle. Oh, and he's hit hard. Ed Schultz. Holy cats. He brings the lumber. He just laid some serious wood there and hit him hard. They had the handoff going there to Aaron Opatz, 16. The ball was coughed up, gathered up on a very nice play, an alert play by Bartle, but then Ed Schultz just comes in and really puts on a big-time hit. Well, you can see why Ed Schultz, a Division I player and a prospect, because that was just a big-time hit. Monticello will drop back with Otterson to kick. Eric Otterson, 6'4", 195, a junior. Nice snap right to Otterson, and he gets a nice foot. And oh, very nice kick by Otterson, all the way back to the 43-yard line. Oh, nice defense downfield by Monticello to just limit to a 3-yard return. So an outstanding punt by Otterson, and then great downfield coverage led by number 34, Travis Erickson, to stop Sabotny with a very short return of just 3 yards. So that was a nice play. So Buffalo will start with rather a short field. They have the ball at their own 47-yard line, almost at midfield. 9:14 to go in regulation. They'll send Cole Bryan out to your left side. In motion over here to the right now goes Schwagert. He stops, plants down, I formation. First man through is Martin. He takes the ball, and he goes right to midfield with a 3-yard gain. Martin, the clock now down to 9 minutes and counting. There you can see more Monticello cheerleaders. The MHS, the Monticello High School. There you see the Monticello players right on the sidelines there. You're looking at the back of number 68, Jason Rutz. Also on the left side there, you can see number 72, Aaron Conzit. Upsaw over center, I formation again with Martin and Schrader in your backfield. Split wide receivers. Second man through is Schrader. Nice little hole there. Oh, nice move by Schrader, and he's gonna get a first down. Nice 8-yard carry over the right side, and he dances through for first down yardage for Buffalo, all the way down to the 42-yard line. A very big play. Again, keeps that clock winding down to 8:20 in regulation. A couple more first downs and a score, and Buffalo would be in business if they could pull that off. But Monticello's been equal to the challenge, stopping them on every drive but one tonight. So the suspense keeps mounting. I formation, first man through is Martin. What a nice block up front by the left guard. And he breaks another tackle, goes all the way down to the 25-yard line. A 17-yard carry by James Martin. James Martin. See some of the young sports fans here at tonight's telecast getting into it. There's a young lady climbing on the railing. First down and 10, 7:55 to go, clock's ticking. Nice run by Martin of 17 yards down to the 20-yard line. He's your first man. And he gets the ball again. And again, he just barrels through people and keeps running with the ball. He will not go down. He will not be denied. It gets about 9 yards. Oh, what a nice play. What a workhorse. That time it actually was Ed Schultz, number 47. Excuse me, I thought it was Martin, but it was Schultz. And boy, the combination of Martin and Schultz taking turns just running the ball right at him now. Officially an 8-yard gain by Schultz. Second down and 2. Schultz stays in the game. In your backfield behind him is Schrader. This time they decide they're going to split it up. They send Watkins right to the right side at tight end position. Cole Bryan says, look at me over there. Tries to confuse him. Schrader dances around and gets first down yardage. going over the left tackle. A nice play by Schrader, and we're down to 7 minutes and counting. The clock stops with the chain gang moving.
Good for a first down.
Derek Brown, number 45, checks back into the game. He comes in for
Tackled on the play
6'2",
by number
Shemansky.
66, Jeremy Hood.
Jeremy Hood back into the game. One of the better players on Monticello's defense. Very spirited player. There's the Napa scoreboard, 6:55 to go. 6-0, Buffalo's up. First down and 10, clock is winding. They send Sabadny out to the left side. He's your only wide receiver. Split backfield again. Schrader and Schultz in the backfield. They have one-on-one coverage. Oh, it's picked up by Monticello! Through the short. Oh, a nice play by Upsall. Shot him down. What a nice play by the Monticello's defense to pick that ball off. I believe it was number 32, Jonas Johnson, with the pick. And then a nice play. He could have returned that easy all the way if it wasn't a heads-up play by Upsall. Yeah, it was Johnson. What a nice play. Looked like he was looking for Sabotny and threw it a little bit short to number 9, his intended receiver. And Monticello turns the ball back upfield and returns it to their 23-yard line. So with 6:35 to go, again, Monticello not giving up that second score. For the second time, they get the turnover. Oh, and what defense by Buffalo. Dusty Haskins, 92.
Number 25
6'5", 195 pounds, and he used that whole 6'5" frame to drag down the tackle.
Play by number 92, Dusty Haskins.
What a nice play by Dusty Haskins. After the turnover, Monticello goes backwards on first down and 10 and makes second down and 13. The thing is, Monticello's defense has played superior. A very good game, but just a little bit more on the superior side has been the Buffalo defense. They've given up nothing to Monticello. Every time Monticello gets close, somebody, oh, it could have been intercepted there. Oh, it looked like Seifert had a chance, number 15, and then a nice play by the Monticello receiver to break that ball up. But both teams starting to give the ball back and forth, right when they have either team has a chance to get some momentum going. There's been 2 turnovers by Buffalo. And then Monticello's been going 3 and out, punting the ball back to him. So it seems like neither team wants to kind of cash in here, and we're starting to run out of time. We're down to 5:57 on our Napa scoreboard. Third down and 13, a very big play for both teams. Monticello definitely still would have to punt the ball away if they do not convert. They throw the ball backwards, they can throw it twice. Oh, he throws the ball, he gets hit, and it's to Badalki, and he catches the ball. What a nice play. Oh, what a beautiful play from Monticello. Threw the ball to the right side, and he rifles the ball downfield and finds Ryan Badalki out there with a big-time play, goes all the way down to the 31-yard line. Wow, that was tremendous. Ryan Badalki did a great job as your receiver because he not only was it a great pass, but he got open and he converted. So just a nice play starting with Terry Bartle throwing it back on the halfback option, then just shooting the ball downfield. Derek Brown wrapped up by Schwager, number 85. They're finding no room in the middle there right now. 5:25 to go and counting. Derek Brown on first down there gets about a yard. They're going to bring up second down and 9. And there's going to be a timeout from Monticello here. If your score is 6-0 with 5:23 to go, we'll take a short 30-second timeout and come back after this.
Are you looking to improve your home or just trying to find a way to consolidate bills? Look to Oakley National Bank for a home equity line of credit. For over 100 years, Oakley has taken care of your financial needs. An Oakley line of credit can take care of your future needs and now includes no closing costs. Call Oakley National Bank for a home equity line of credit today at 682-1142.
Welcome back to the action. See your Monticello cheerleading squad again. Well, when these cheerleaders right now are saying we don't stand around, they're not kidding. Boy, they're doing a fine job, and I'm very impressed with Monticello. Every time that you think that Buffalo's going to put them away, they stop them on defense and they march back downfield. But every time Monticello has had a good drive, Buffalo has been totally equal to the task. And that's why it's still showing. And a nice play by Haskins. Haskins at 6'5", a junior, swats it down like he's Carlisle and just bats that ball out of there. for the Bison. So it brings up 3rd down and 10. Head coach Jeff Hauslog there on the bottom of your screen talking to number 4's quarterback, Terry Bartle. Gonna send the plan now. Watch, he'll give a signal. There's a signal. He says, let's go, guys. We got to get it now. It's a big game for the Monticello squad. They finished their season 2-6 going to playoffs with a lot of momentum after going 0-6 with a big-time upset victory at Buffalo. 3rd down and 10 from the 31-yard line into the wind. He fakes the handoff, gets swarmed under. His man is wide open! Aaron Holthouse! Wide open! And it's a 1st down. Brian Monticello with the tackle, number 27, but it's a 1st down to move the chains for Monticello. 5:15 to go. This is the deepest Monticello's been all night. They're way down there now. What a game, and we're calling this game tonight from the Monticello side. I'll tell you, it's getting very loud over here. A lot of the fans are starting to sniff an upset here. And the place is getting pretty loud here on both sides. Handoff inside to Brown over the left side. Haskins into the tackle with number 45, Gilmer. 4:50 to go. A nice play again by Derek Brown. Just plows forward. Runs with reckless abandon. Just to sacrifice his body. He doesn't dance around like Schrader. He just tries to run people over like Ed Schultz. And he usually is successful like Schultz is and Martin. They're just big-time fullbacks that run right at you and try to run through you. Again, Brown's your lone setback in the backfield. Bartle fakes the handoff this time, goes around to the right side. Nice play, that's Lopez. He's way down there. Looks like he might be in 1st down range. Aaron Opaz cruises around. It's going to be 3rd down and very short. It's less than a yard. It's like 3rd down and a yard. They might even measure. They're going to bring in the chain gang here. So we'll take a look and see actually how close this is. Okay, this is as close as we can get. We're going to give you the official Jones Intercable. It is a little bit short. It's about a yard short. Or, I mean, excuse me, a foot. It's about a foot. It's not very far, but it's short. And the ball's on the 8-yard line, so if they can punch us through, they'll get 1st down and goal, about 6 to 8 inches. Not very far. Derek Brown most likely will get the ball, and he's been running very effective, and they usually don't stop him for negative yardage. So probably a good play would be to run him over the left side. They've been running very well that way. But Buffalo puts their guys right over there. And they do give it to Brown, and they run to the left side, just like we thought we'd do. Well, I thought they run it that way. Monticello thought they were running, so did Buffalo, and it looks like Derek Brown is successful. And that was a good play by Monticello because Buffalo has not stopped that for negative yardage with any success, and that was a smart play by the coaching staff to run that play. Because Derek Brown, like I said, he runs north-south. He doesn't dance around, so they're going to measure. I thought he had the 1st down. We'll take a look here. They're going to pull the chains out, and it looks like he has it by about a nose. It's a 1st down. Now it gets interesting. 3:55 to go in regulation. They have 4 carries. 3:55 to go. Ball's on the 6-yard line. Monticello can tie the game with a touchdown, and they need the conversion to go ahead. Bartle drops back. They're going to try a pass. They lob it to Bogolki, and it's over his head. Uncatchable. There may have been some contact, but it was not catchable, so there'll be no interference on the play. It brings up 2nd down. The play was intended for Bogolki from Bartle, a little bit overthrown. The next play comes in. 3:42 to go in regulation. Play is sent in from Jeff Hauslog to the coach. Gerard Roll sends in the defensive setup. A lot of coaching going on here. The fans are getting into this. It's high school football at its best here. 2 rivalries. The road team trying to tie the game and then take the lead on the conversion in the final frame. What a game we're bringing tonight. Back to Brown. What a play by Brown. He cruises over the 5-yard line, and then 5 Buffalo defenders just jump on him. Wow, you talk about gang tackling there. They were all over him. And he brings the ball. They're going to give him a yard and eight, officially marking at the 5. The clock's moving, 3:20 to go. The suspense mounts. Bartle walks back slow, gathers his thoughts. He's going to come around now to his offensive huddle and bring it in there. Small change by Buffalo. Upsall comes back into the game. Gilmer steps out for a breather. The crowd gets loud, trying to confuse Bartle. Coming up from the backside, he gets away. He throws it up for grabs. It is blocked away by a great defensive secondary play. Oh, what a nice play by Buffalo's cornerback in the corner, number 15, Sean Seifert, to bat it away. And Monticello will call a timeout. 4th down on the 5-yard line. So to keep you in suspense, we'll take a 30-second timeout and come back with 4th down after this.
Hi, welcome to Slumberland.
I'm looking for something in a bunk.
When it comes to mattresses, Slumberland knows just what kids need.
What kind of coil count are we talking here?
Extra rugged construction and support designed for growing bodies.
To me, it's an investment, something I can pass down to my sister.
And always at Slumberland's low prices.
This should dramatically improve my nap time experience.
The more you love kids, the more you'll love Slumberland, the kids' mattress expert.
Well, you know, as I've been walking around Monticello talking to sports fans, a lot of people saying, you know, Victor, when are you guys at Jones Intercable going to put on an exciting game in 4th quarter? Well, here it is, sports fans. We saved our last regular season game before the playoffs, and boy, what a barn burner this has been. Monticello, a big-time underdog, has just played probably their best game all year, given everything Buffalo could have ever imagined. And on this 4th down and 5 play, now remember, if you just tuned in, 4th down and 5, Monticello down by 6, 6-0. 2 minutes and 55 seconds to go. Here we go. One man in the backfield, it's Brown. He drops back and batted away. What a nice play inside. Are you kidding me? Number 87, Steve Lee with the great defensive play. This game is far from over. They're going to have to get a few first downs. But what a play inside there by Steve Lee. Oh, puts the big pop, swats the ball away from Bartle. Monticello now have to step it up on defense. What a defensive game by both squads tonight. Both offenses, you would think if you tune in, there's no offense. Both teams have moved the ball up and down the field with quite a bit of success, but once they get into the red zone, both teams have faltered. Handoff inside to Schultz. Schultz keeps the ball on the ground. Now it depends on if Monticello wants to use another timeout or not. We'll have to wait and see. They're going to not stop it yet. They're going to wait till the next play. Clock is moving, 2:35 to go. I'll keep you posted on the clock throughout. 6-0. Buffalo with the lead and the ball, but deep in their own zone, only at the 9-yard line. But a first down would spell disaster against Monticello with 2:21 now, and the clock is moving against them. Upsall over center, 2 men in the backfield. That's Schultz, your first man, and then Schrader. Ball's going to go to Schultz again. Goes over the left side and just moves. Oh, nice play by Schultz. What a nice play. He's going to be actually close to the first down. It is a first down. Oh, that is very big for Buffalo. That will stop the clock with the chain gang moving. But don't expect Buffalo to put the ball in the air at all now. They're going to keep the ball on the ground and one more first down, and this game is all but over. Monticello has used 2 timeouts. They have 1 left. And the clock is ticking with 1:58 to go in a 6-0 game. Well, Buffalo has to not only get a first down, but they can't cough the ball up either. Schrader's your deep back. Your first back is Schultz. Upsall over center. Hand off to Schultz again, and look at him go! He's going to break free! They're going to try to get him from the backside! He's at the 40, the 30, he's at the 20, the 10, he goes all the way out! Schultz, are you kidding me? He goes post to post with 1:35 to go! And Buffalo all of a sudden doubles the score from 6-0 to 12-0. And the Monticello fans team are in total disbelief. Schultz on a fullback dive play just keeps going right through and running and nobody touches him. And he goes the whole way for a touchdown. Oh, what a heartbreaker for the Magic. Unbelievable high school football at its best. Ed Schultz. Wow. 2 plays before that to get the first down, and then goes the whole way. So the ball was turned over on the 5-yard line. They have 2 plays, and then he runs, and he gets 95 yards on 3 carries on that one drive. Just like that, it's 12-0, and they're going to go for 2 points to make it 14-0 if they can. Oh, unbelievable. Right when you think you've seen everything, you have to turn on Cable 8 Sports because there's always more excitement. And I'll tell you, I've never seen a finish like this. That was unbelievable. Well, here comes your 2-point conversion. They're setting it up. Both coaches have came off the field. The play is called. And we'll be giving our player of the game. Yeah, there's been a lot of great players for both squads. But based on the long run and just those 2 plays to get them that first down to keep the Buffalo offense on the field, I'm going to give the game ball and the player of the game to Ed Schultz. I feel he just played an outstanding game. Played a great game on defense, and on a lot of key tackles. Obviously, there are a lot of players from both squads that did well. I was very impressed also with Corey Markling. Looks like it's going to be on the losing side now of Monticello. Played a great game on defense along with Jeremy Hood and Jamie Shemansky. But you can't say enough on the Monticello side about Derek Brown. Here's a 2-point conversion. Opsal keeps the ball, and it looks like he does not get in. His knee was down first. So it is no good. So if you're scored 12-0,
Number 5 on the keeper, Jason
we're going to
Upsall.
take a timeout and come back with the kickoff after this.
Hi, we need an oil change.
Hi, Dan, Linda, and Lee Melke, owners of Conoco Ultra Lube. Here at Ultra Lube, we pride ourselves in fast, affordable, quality service. With no appointment necessary, our selection of preventive maintenance services includes our 21-point full-service oil change, and we even vacuum out your vehicle.
Your car's ready.
Let Conoco Ultra Lube give you the gift of time for the more important things in life. Conoco Ultra Lube, located next to Subway in Monticello.
Fun City's laser tag is ultimate high-tech excitement for kids of all ages. And Fun City's party room is perfect for smaller large groups, whether they're defending the earth or having a birthday party. For more information, call Fun City in Elk River at 441-8365. Fun City, it's out of this world.
Welcome back to the action. Here's Ed Schultz with the long run, and now the kick keeps it on the ground, tries not to give them, oh, and his knee was down. Derek Brown's knee was down when he picked up the ball, so he is down there. So Monticello will start on their offense, bringing their ball in the field here at the 27-yard line. They have to go 73 yards for a score. We have 1:33 to go. They get down and get a score. Then they have that onside kick coming up. So Monticello, obviously, 4 downs from here on every time they get the first down. They have 4 downs to get it because they are not punting on 12-0. 12-0, 1:33 to go. Buffalo up by 2 scores. Bartle drops back. He has a man open there. Oh, and it's almost intercepted. Oh, right in front there, number 51, Eric Bethke had a chance. Clock is stopped. They don't use a timeout. 1:29 to go in regulation. 12-0. Buffalo's ahead. What a game by Monticello. And what a game by Buffalo. Just an outstanding game by both teams. And just great defensives tonight. They bring their men up to the field. They send Podolski to the left side. Van Cullen to the right. Holthaus is your slot back. He's a wing back. Bartle comes back. He has a man right there. Oh, and he's just level. And the ball's right there to Holt. Oh, and it was in his hands. Oh, he was wide open. And Bartle took a shot from Steve Lee. Yep. Another fan in the stands. It's like Steve Quill. There is Steve. There he is. He's looking right at you. Steve Quill. Another Monticello fan making the airwaves. Clock stops again, 1:22 to go. 3rd down and 10. 2 downs to get a first down. They take the handoff inside. Does not fool the Buffalo front line. Oh, the clock is ticking. It's 1:15 to go. A nice stop on the inside there by Haskins, number 92, and also number 60, Aaron Bethke. Clock is moving, 1 minute to go. They bring the play in, clock is moving with 55 seconds to go. Bartle brings it up. 50 seconds, the clock is still moving. Bartle comes up over center, 4th down and 10. They have to get 10 yards here to keep the ball. Rivals the ball, it's caught by Van Cullen on a nice play. It's a first down, and that'll move the chains. A nice play to Van Cullen. That will stop the clock. 38 seconds to go.
Good for a Magic. First down.
Nobody's there.
They're trying for Eric Otterson on that play. The pass was incomplete. So it brings up 2nd down and 10 from the 39-yard line. Bartle will drop back to pass again on this play. Lone setback here is Derek Brown. Oh, they actually do a handoff inside to Brown. And he takes a bunch of tackles but does not get the first down, so the clock is moving. They go right up to the line of scrimmage. They're not even going to have a huddle here. Bartle calls a signal. They snap it, sends his man out there. Oh, and a nice play on defense. Number 27, Brian Moselle on a nice defensive play. It brings up 4th down and 2 with 11 seconds to go. From the 48-yard line of Monticello. Could be the last offensive play for Monticello. They probably only have 2 left even if they do get the first down. So again, the player of the game is number 47 for Buffalo, Ed Schultz. Congratulations to Ed. 4th down and 2. They send Bagalki to the left side, Otterson to the right. Otterson is in because Joe Van Cullen was just nicked up on the last play. The ball is carried by Brown, and it appears that it is short of the first down. So that it is Buffalo's ball. So Buffalo will have to come in and snap the ball, and that will be the end of the game. So the starting offense comes back out on the field with Upsall. Fans are starting to file out for both teams. The reason the screen is bouncing is the cameras in the stands. And again, being the player of the game, he gets the Napa player of the game and the gift certificate from Domino's Pizza to Ed Schultz. Ed Schultz, nice job. Nice job, Buffalo. Nice job, Monticello. Put on a tremendous show tonight for the football fans in their North Suburban Conference. Devils take a knee here. They put it down. And what a nice game by both squads. Boy, I'll tell you, we do those 2 basketball games in Monticello and Buffalo. Those will be barn burners because you can see the intense rivalry. And just look at the good sports on both teams here. How the cheerleaders run out on the field with the players. Everybody shakes hands. It's just a class act by both teams. What a nice job by both squads. And you can see both of your favorite players going through here. We'll keep the camera rolling tonight for you. Again, we'd like to thank you for watching on Cable 8 Sports. We're going to start checking on what our upcoming playoff games are so we can get 1 or 2 of those on air for you. But again, your final score, Buffalo scoring 6 points in the 3rd and 4th quarter for a total of 12. And Monticello was held scoreless on an excellent job by Buffalo, and it was a 3rd shutout of the year. We'll take a 30-second timeout and watch more of the players leave the field.
Hi everybody, Jeff Barber here at Delano Dodge, and along with myself and the rest of the staff at Delano Dodge, we would like to tell you about an exclusive show we made especially for you. It's our Auto Showcase show. It airs 7 days a week, 8:30 a.m., 12:30, 3 p.m., 6:30, and 9:30. You don't even have to leave your house. If you see something you want to talk about, just pick up the phone and give us a call. We're always around. We hope to see you soon.
And as you can see, they're still filing out here. Several players will go down here. First of all, we can look at the Monticello team. We'll look at them first. They're right down here in front of us. And they're all filing in. You can see our favorite players. If you're looking at your Monticello players there, now you can see all these guys with their helmets. Now you can actually see what they look like without their headgear on. A lot of guys peeling off their uniforms. What a great job, though, by Jeff Hauslog and the coaching staff. They came back and beat Totino Grace last week for the first one of the year, and then played one of the best teams in the conference. Well, obviously the best team in the conference. They ran the table, and they gave them everything they could fight for. This game was not decided until there was 2 minutes in the contest. It was still 6-0, and they were deep in their own zone, Buffalo was, and if Monticello held them at that point, they'd kick the ball away, and Monticello would have another chance. So there you see head coach Jeff Hauslog talking to his team. But again, thanks for everybody watching. We'll go back up to some of the fans out there in the middle as we sign off here. Those are your fans from the stands, and the Buffalo team to the right side there. I'd like to thank everybody for watching Cable 8 Sports, along with Tom Benzer, our cameraman. I'm Victor Kleins for the third, and we'll give you the updates on Jones Intercable with the playoff games coming up. And good luck to all those teams in the playoffs, who will be Monticello, Buffalo, Maple Lake. Very good luck to Delano and St. Michael Albertville. Delano and St. Michael are two very good teams, and also our friends out in Elk River with Tyler Grupa and Paul Martin. So be a lot of good teams out there. Big Lake should play well also, so it should be fun. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time with the playoffs.